Rahobat Yeshua, as we begin another day, and I'm going to be speaking of Tablet 4 from El Kaluk, the creation of the Holy Tablets, written by Dr. Maliki York. And we're talking about Tablet 4, the War in the Skies. 19 times 3 equals 57. Lo, the first conflict in the skies of ELOHEEM, the 19th galaxy, also called the Great Galaxy, was known as the place on high, where the etheric records called Akasha are kept. Number 2. The first conflict was when Tarnish, also known as Humbaba, son of Takat and Sin, tried to take over ELOHEEM. Iblis wanted to rule all the stars and the Anunnaki of the skies. Tarnish was second in command under Murdoch, son of Enki and Damkina. 5. Tarnish felt that Murdoch was not qualified for leading the fleets of his grandfather Anu. 6. During this time, the planet Titan, which is considered a moon of the planet Saturn, was a home base of Humbaba, who was called Cronus and Saturn, husband of Ops, companion of the fire goddess Lua, father of Picus. His reigning period was called Saturnalia, and to this day is celebrated between December 17th and December 25th. 7. Those under Cronus were claiming Ansha, foremost of the heavens, which is today called Saturn. 8. Which is the astrological sign of Ashura or Ansha, father of Anu, as their home base. 9. This disagreement caused a small war and a clash on the planet Ritz, which comes from the word Rizaka, meaning to provide. Humbaba attacked the planet Ritz with a small depleter bomb, caused the natural atmosphere of Ritz to deplete. 11. The Ritzkians had no protection from the three suns and their rays. 12. The atmosphere was dwelling away, and many Ritzkians departed to other galaxies. 13. The rays from the three suns, Uto, Shamish, and Apsu, had put a hole in our ozone layer. Ritz, the eighth planet, was the heart and source of the tri-solar system and was thus the most affected. 15. All three suns have a magnetic pull, causing a tighter and heavier rotation of its planets. The energy field on Ritz was starting to increase, and the whole was starting to lose its color. 17. So the Ritzkians needed to build a protection, a dome of gold dust to protect the planet from the damaging ultraviolet rays. Gold reflects the sun rays. 18. The Ritzkians had to abort Ritz and go to Kelsar, Orion, which is the sixth major sun constellation, thus having hundreds of galaxies. 19. the Richkians took residence in the planet and star constellations Mazorth, Aish, Arcturus, and Kema, Pleiades, making them a temporary home. Exploration was necessary, thus the grafting of explorers became necessary. 20. This need gave birth to Rudmodians, later became known as Greys. These extraterrestrial biological entities, EBEs, were grafted from various extraterrestrial species. They are emotionless and without reproductive capabilities. They serve but one purpose, and that is as explorers and worthy servants. The explorations took them to Lamu, called Mars, and Shesky, called the Moon, where plans for their construction of cylinder crafts were built. They transported gold dust to the Moon, then to Nibiru, and from there on to the planet Ritz. When this job was completed, these beings was given their freedom. They chose Pleiades and Arcturus as home. Malevolent Luciferian type reptilians chose to conquer them, enslaving them, performing biological experiments, thereby creating hybrids of them, and used them as explorers to this planet. Those that took their freedom resided in the Canis major star constellation near Sirius, having 2 major and 6 minor suns, Zeta Reticuli. 25. They sought union with the beings of earth, having a common enemy, Lucifer. Lucifer controls their 70 empires. 26. As a great warrior, the Richkians engaged Murdoch's services. They needed somebody who was a warrior type to go out and seek out the gold and transport it by Nibiru to Ritz. There will be an ambush by reptilians. And at that time, Murdoch, disagreeable Yawang, or what you would call a warrior. So he was chosen to lead this mission, which first had to be started by attacking Humbaba. Murdoch was given a red beam of light, or a light beam ray gun, from the gemstone Sardis, a laser from his grandfather Anu, to stop Tarnish in his disagreeable ways. He succeeded in his mission. The gold was transported by cylinder-shaped crafts 30 to 60 miles in size. They were assembled in Lamu, Mars, and parked on the dark side of Shesky, the Moon. The smaller crafts were 1/2 mile by 2 miles. They had androids called robotors, which would scout out the minerals of the planet controlled by the Rudmodians. So Humbaba and his followers that supported him, which was 1/3 of Ritz, was cast out never to return there. Humbaba had taken residence in the planet Titan, which is a moon of Saturn, with a breed of reptilian beings. They, Humbaba, and his followers were Mammalia. This mixture breed human-looking snakes called serpents. People who speak with this whisper. Because of the damage that Tarnish had done to the planet Ritz, they started expeditions looking for gold. Murdoch and a group of anarchy were chosen to seek this gold, which they knew could be found in abundance on the planet Tamit, meaning mating of life. They made many trips in a mother craft called Nibiru, which means planet of the crossing, or that which crosses the skies. So Murdoch found minerals on Tamat, and he set up a base on Lamu, meaning deity of war, today called Mars. He also went on the dark side of Kingu, the great emissary called Moon today, where people had already lived under the rule of Luna. The planet Gaga, Pluto, at the time was a part of Kingu before it broke off when they had their war. So there were regular routes. The planet Tamet was a regular stop off by Rhea Silvia. Mars, as it is called, the father of Romulus and Remus, was the parthenogenic son of Juno, the husband of Bellona, goddess of war, originally called Mars, Slavanus, god of desolate places. Sylvanus was symbolized as half man and half goat for Re of ancient Egypt, the symbol of the ram, the father of war. The reverse of the word Mars is rams, and the invert of the word Mars is wars, a symbol of blood called the red planet, also called Al-Mekher, the long arrow symbol of war. Other names for it is Al-Khunis and Baharim. Data. Distance from Shamish, 142 million miles. Diameter, 40,022 miles. The time it takes to orbit Shamish, 680 days. Time it spends on its axis, 20 and 4 hours, 30 and 7 minutes and 3 seconds. Tilts on an axis of 20 and 5.2 degrees. It has two moons, one Phobos, 19 miles at its widest point, and the other Deimos, to 12 miles at its widest point. Both Phobos and Deimos were born by Mercury meteorites, captured as asteroids in its orbit. Here you will find prototypes of Homo sapiens, thus the word parthenogenic, which explains that this site where there are pyramids and ruins of the temples of the Anunnaki, which used for their cloning of Homo erectus to Homo sapiens. This is where the face of Cadman can be found. Today, the site is called Sidoni or Sidonia from Sidon, the son of Canaan, father of Obinos, the cursed of Ham. Sidon is and means the fortress and is fortified. His wife was Gina. Wadu.